Hey guys, and welcome back to the Interceptor. So today we're here for another war video of season 20, and this is going to be war number 7 against Gods of War, or GOW. These guys are always Masters or Platinum 1, usually high Platinum 1 or low Masters, and this is going to be a tough war. So at this point we're like 2 or 3 wins out of Masters, so we really need to clutch up for the end of the season. They have another Doom boss, and it's only at 565, so I am going to be taking this boss today. And they're of course running stuff. So I actually have a ton of fights. I think I have like 7 fights this war, something like that. But the team we're going to be taking in today is of course the Ghost Trinity. I could have had 3 more fights, except on one of my paths I didn't place a defender, and then someone else took the fights that I could have taken, but I probably shouldn't have, so it was probably good I didn't. And this clip right here actually decided not to work. Also in this video, I have a feature of Archangel against Nick Fury on Heavy Hitter of one of my alliance mates, so we are going to show that. So let's just join up for war. We're bringing the Ghost Trinity, and we're going path 9, section 1. So this is a path that multiple champs can take here. Red Hulk's a great option, but we were only sending 1 ghost, so I'm taking it. I don't think I even sent a Red Hulk this entire war, but yeah, so this is obviously a joke of a fight. You guys have seen me take this node many times. The video's a little laggy because it would refuse to edit, but that's alright. So we just need to get to an L2, and we're killing here. So we dex that L1, and this fight's over. We have 6 passive furies, so we hit a 60k first hit, and then we finish that fight off. So very clean. So on our next node here, we're moving over to Ebb and Flow Intercept in section 2. So I actually waited a fair bit of time to take this, and that is because I was waiting for left side, or someone to clear the left side mini with Domino. Well, like, they were clearing Domino, they weren't using Domino. And he actually ended up dying, so I'm going to take Domino on Rage with Hood, so that's going to be fun. So we are going to be boosting up big here. It's actually in 2 different sections because I didn't know until really late that I was going to be taking it. And then also I take another fight that's not scheduled for me. And that one's actually going to be a very easy one, so that's not too much to worry about. But yeah, very straightforward fight right here. Aegon is horrible on this node. This is a really bad placement. There is a good node for Aegon on the right side and path 8, the first node. However, this is not it. So 1 special 2, we are at 99%. So yeah, really bad placement right there. Voodoo could take it, like any nullifier could take that. And now we're going against SpiderGwen. So SpiderGwen is a defensive champion, which means that we're only going to get our openings after we intercept, have 2 bars of power, and we either parry or block a hit. So this also redoubled determination on this node, but I don't think that's going to be an issue, since the only debuff I could possibly place on her would be the stun. So I'm not worried about that. So I think we only parry stun once this fight. So we're doing a lot of double phases followed by light attacks or mediums just to get to our L2. So we are going to wait out this Fury there. So we're going to back up once. We're going to get that intercepts. Then we're going to parry, throw in unblockable L2, and she is almost going to die, 40%. Pretty nice. And now we just do the exact same thing. Like, I don't really see any reason not to. So we're going to hit another intercept right here. We're almost at an L2. I know you guys can't see my power bar right now, but trust me, I'm like 1 hit away. There we go. And now we're going to block, and that fight's over. So very clean. 98% once again, only losing 2% health from those 2 parries. So now we're moving into a fight that I should not have taken. Someone actually went forward and was supposed to take this with Quake on the left side, and he tried. And then he sent a video after the fight, and it turns out it was actually a Kabam bug that killed him. So when you fight Domino, you have to start out with holding a heavy, and he did that. So he started the fight holding a heavy, and we can see it in the video. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I actually think the Archangel fight's in next war, so you'll see that next war, not this one. But yeah, he had a bug where he was holding heavy. He was at 50% health, so it was not a death to assassin or anything like that. He was just randomly holding heavy, hitting against the wall. Domino came in for a medium, and he died. Like, it was super weird watching the video. He was playing great. He'd taken no hits, and then he just died randomly when Domino was really low. So that was a little annoying, but it just means I get to clean up. So we're going to throw on our tech boost here, as well as our health boost, attack and health, and our attack boosts. And HitMonkey, this is on Power Focus 1. And I don't know what the node's called. Hurt Locker, there we go. Not Power Focus 1, Unblockable SP1. But this is a very straightforward fight. This is once again a bad placement, as there are several nodes where HitMonkey is great on. This is not one of them. So HitMonkey is going to go down with parried there. And the reason I got parried is because I didn't think my medium intercept landed. So I was a little late reacting to continue the combo, which got me parried. So he actually has an insanely easy L1 to evade. It's crazy how easy it is, but he's just going to basically melt. We can't evade he can't evade even when he has his evade charge when we're using Ghost, because she can't be evaded. And the tech boost get me right back to an L2, so we throw another one. We're going to ignore the Hurt Locker because it takes a few seconds. But now we're fighting vision on this node. So if I recall correctly, I think I mess up once in this fight. I don't remember completely. But yeah, we're taking this, and this is not a hard fight. We're going to use invulnerability boost just because this is also going to carry us over to the boss. So we had every fight taken down except for the middle mini at this point. And right there, that's the only mistake. So let's go back and see what happens. So I went into this fight thinking it's a Sig 200. So he's going to go straight to 3 bars. Turns out, watch as he starts the fight. He is going to go right to, I think it's only for 1 frame, right here. I can't even see it. It happens so fast. He hits in my phase once, then throws an L2. So, very dumb, but I think that's the only hits I take this fight. So, the fact that it's not a Sig 200 actually made it harder in this case, but normally you want to place a Sig 200 here, but Ghost is just immune to the SP3 damage anyways, so all I have to do is really just make sure that I'm in phase. So, we're going to throw an L2 here. This is going to give me another L2. It's not actually. Okay. Never mind. We're going to get almost back to an L2, but he's almost dead. We're going to tank this special 3. We have both an invulnerability boost and the hood synergy, so it doesn't really matter. And then we're going to throw another L2, and this fight is over. So now we are going into the real meat of the war. So this is one of the hardest fights on the map. This is Doom Boss. With Stubborn using Ghost. This is only a 565. Usually I face a rank 3 6-star, or last time it was a rank 3 6-star. And there is one fatal mistake I'm going to make in this fight, and also one fatal mistake I made in planning the way I did this fight. And you guys are going to see what happens. So we are fully boosted here. I was just checking that my invulnerability was still up, but we still had a minute 30. I didn't think the vision fight took that long, but just on the off chance I would pop my other ability. But yeah, we're going to start off the same way, double phase light attack. That is the best way to do the beginning of this fight. We also left the hazard shift mini up so that Ghost could hit once we got to a special 2. So right now we are going to get to our special 2. We're going to block, reparry, and then get hit. So yeah, not nice there. We hit a big SP1, and now it commences. Him never throwing a special tech. So, right there, he's going to get pushed to a special 3, and the fight is over. So, admittedly, I did not give him a ton of chances to use the L3, but I did wait about 10 seconds, baiting throughout before my L1, waiting for him to throw an L1, and then he did nothing. So, yes, this fight is over. We can't win at this point. We threw an L2, and it gets capped by throwing an L3 he was in his aura. And when you're in your aura, the last hit of the SP3, it both can't knock you down and it gets capped. If it had not gotten capped, that fight was over. We won. Or if I'd baited an L2 earlier in the fight, if he'd thrown it. But now we're going to use the exact same strategy. I go in like 2 minutes later. I'm just embarrassed that I died to that. That was a really bad death. Next time, I think I'll just be less worried about getting, like, blocking an L2 or baiting an L1, because I do think that's a much better strategy. But yeah, very unfortunate. However, we did win this war, which is good because one of our ex-members was in the other alliance and he's a real dick, so we're glad that we beat them. But that is the end of the war. Hope you guys enjoyed, and that is going to make us 5-2 on the season with 6 deaths. Very bad first 7 wars, but I promise the back half of this season is incredible. So yeah, that's going to be 37 out of 43 for our PSR, or 86%. It was 86% last war, and then we went 6 out of 7 in this war. So, or 5 out of 6, I don't remember. But either way, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next war video. Bye.